What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Getting It Done. And today is a DIY pen, bow, and arrow. Let's get it done. And for this DIY, you only need three things, and they are a drill, a pen, and a rubber band. Now for your pen, you want to make sure that it's just a cap, ink cartridge, and tube. That's it. And for your drill bit, you want it to be the same diameter as your ink cartridge. Diameter meaning this ink cartridge is about 3 millimeters wide. You want to make sure that you have a drill bit 3 millimeters wide, or however wide your ink cartridge is. Make sure your drill bit matches that as close as possible. And you want to make sure that your rubber band, when sitting on the back of the ink cartridge, is not going to slip off. Okay, step number one. Have your pen tube with nothing in it, just the tube. Lay it on the table. Find the middle the best you can. So, for instance, my pen is a regular Bic, just simple Bic pen, and it looks to me like the letter R in one of their words is the center. So I am going to drill on the letter R. And lucky for me, the letter R has a little hole up in the top, so that's where I'm going to place my drill bit. It might be different for you, but try and find the middle of your pen, and then, once you do that, you take your drill and you drill holes through the top and the bottom, but just don't damage your table. But you want to drill all the way through until the drill bit's on the other side. Make sure it's as straight as possible. You don't want it to be off, because if it's off, it's not going to work. So make sure it's in the very center, going straight through. Okay, so I have the hole drilled through the pen, and I made it as straight as I possibly could. It's still on the drill bit because I want to show you this part right here. Once you have the hole drilled, you want to press the trigger down and move it back and forth a couple of times. This will get rid of any extra plastic and make the hole a bit smoother for the ink cartridge to fit in. So do that on both sides. And once you have done that, then you don't need the drill anymore, so I'm going to set this aside. Now, if your ink cartridge has this little plastic part towards the top that's not part of the ink cartridge, you want to slide that off. Oops. You want to slide that off. Stick your ink cartridge through the holes, and again, if it doesn't fit, you take your drill bit or attach your drill and you make the hole a little bit wider. And you might have to do this a couple of times, but once you have it done, then this will fit. Okay, now that the hole is drilled, put your ink cartridge in, hold it at a distance, and if it is a perfect plus sign, then you did a good job and you're ready for the next step. But if it's not, and it makes more of an X shape, you might want to take your drill bit, put it back in, and as it's spinning, level it out to where the drill bit and the tube make a plus sign, and that will fix the hole and make it straight. But once it's straight, you take your rubber band, place it on the bottom and top of your pen, making sure that both sides of the rubber band cover both holes as best as possible. Then, take your ink cartridge, move one side of the rubber band away from one of the holes, slide your ink cartridge in, and then, as you can see, once you do this, and you do it correctly, this will pull back once you hold it on there, and that resembles a bow shape. Thank you to all who made it to the end. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.